Employee bio videos, why they're really amazing and how to make awesome ones. Find out the positive impact that employee bio videos can have on your brand and company when it comes to building a loyal client base in the long run. In a global marketplace dominated by internet and all things digital, organizations that are able to put human faces on their products, services, and initiatives are 42% more likely to establish solid relationships with clients over the long run, according to a recent Harvard University study. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. How you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. And if you're doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today, I want to talk to you about employee bio videos, why they're really amazing, and how to make awesome ones. Let's first talk about what are employee bio videos and why do you need them. An employee bio video is a quick look into who works at your company. Usually, it's around 2 to 3 minutes. Some companies have been shown to put out their 5-minute videos, but they're around 2 to 3 minutes. And these videos give basic information about each employee show. And it gives the opportunity to each employee to show off their personality and let the viewer get to know them. So that's basically the definition of it. And nothing big, nothing really fancy. You can even use in-house camera, like use a normal camera to shoot them. Just make sure the background is as clean and professional as possible. Why do you need them? You have to understand, when it comes to a business, especially if you're a small business and you're trying to establish trust and connection with your prospect base or with your customers, an employee bio video is a great tool. You are trying to establish trust and connection. You're likely, if you use those bio videos pretty well, you're likely looking for camaraderie and trust. So you're looking for people you will work and communicate well with on a daily basis. You're trying to show that this is really the behind the scenes of your company. Let's say whether you are a marketer or a small business owner or even a human resource manager, your job here is to build that connection, the connection of trust and camaraderie with your potential customers, so they feel confident that you can achieve what they need you to do and that you will deliver what you promised before you even start working together. Employee bio videos are one of the easiest ways to engender this camaraderie with existing and potential clients. Think about it. You're putting a human face on your operations. So when you watch someone speak on video, talking passionately about their job, you see the human side of the business. You see a smiling face and can instantly connect. So the great thing here is that viewers can get to know who the employee may be working with long before they even meet them. So things can get very impersonal when you are shopping online. You would rather talk to a friend than a stranger, right? So once your potential clients see a bio video and connect with a smiling face on your team member, that sense of your employees being mere strangers reduces. But think about it. You're no longer just a company ABC. You are a conglomerate. You are an aggregation of real people with smiling faces, with happy faces, of real people, real humans. So building that trust with a face-to-face contact via video translates into faster connections and better relationships with clients when clients do that through your door. So trust is really important for many aspects of your business. Not only can trust help you draw in new customers and retain them, but your happy clients are more likely to spread the word about you as well. Let's talk about the traits of an awesome employee bio video. What are those characteristics? What are those things that you want to have absolutely in an employee bio video? First, shot interview style. So a good tip for shooting employee bio videos is to shoot interview style. You're trying to really have, and this adds to the seriousness of the conversation. Of course, you can have the conversation formal, but also informal, but you have to make it professional. And so you can sit the employee in front of the camera and have an interviewer sit next to the camera. So you have the employee talk to that person in a conversational tone. Again, very important, conversational tone. Don't start using big words that people need to have a Merriam-Webster dictionary before deciphering, or an Oxford dictionary. No, you want to speak like a normal person would. So speak rather in a conversational tone. And by doing that, you're helping a lot. When it helps a lot when your employees are not comfortable on camera. They can talk to someone instead of a lens. So the bio video should be shot interview style. Number 2, make sure you incorporate B-roll. So make sure you have some B-roll. That is, what is B-roll? B-roll is a footage without sound. So make sure you have some B-roll to put over the main footage. So try to have B-roll of the person you're interviewing working or doing the things they're going to be talking about in their video. This is a great strategy because it helps mix up the video a little and make the message better resonate. You're trying to create, again, as I said earlier, this atmosphere of trust, connection, and camaraderie. And by actually having that B-roll, you're showing the person in their daily context, in their daily environment, work environment. And this is valuable to the viewer because it gives them a visual of what that employee's day-to-day looks like. It's as if they are in the office to witness all the hard work you'll be doing for them. It's also very, very compelling when you are trying to push for a cause or for a product or service that you want the audience to resonate with. So if members of your team are not comfortable with on camera, B-roll can also be helpful for covering up nerves. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. We are still having a conversation today around employee bio videos, why they're really amazing, and how to make awesome ones. And if you love the content's clarity and quality so far, please consider subscribing to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you can be informed in real time about our shows. And we release shows every single day, rain or shine. Let's talk about, giving you the traits of an awesome employee bio video. There are 4 of them. I already gave you 2. Let's talk about the next 2. It's short. The bio video should be short. Again, I was speaking earlier about the length here, and 2 to 3 minutes on average is pretty cool. Don't make it long. Don't make it too short. If it's only 1 minute, you sort of have the viewer hanging in there waiting for more. You don't want that. So another great idea is to keep it short. Potential clients are taking time out of their busy day to research you. So keep your employee bio videos concise and worth their time. Most people's attention span are pretty short these days, even when they're researching. So all you need is enough to show your audience you are personable and trustworthy. So there is no need to launch into everyone's life story. You can be very, very concise and make sure, again, in thinking about quality versus quantity, trying to push for employees who are comfortable on camera, who are doing solid work, who are doing impeccable work, who are doing significant work for your brand. The thing is, even if the employees are not comfortable on camera, but they do significant work, use B-roll, but make it short. And the great thing is that the employee doesn't have to speak a lot. They can speak only for 30 seconds or 1 minute, and then you can just add some B-roll to push the video length, the total length, to 2 minutes. So you can have one video of real chat. And real chat here, we're talking about 3 question and answers, or 4. And then we have B-roll for 30 seconds or 45 seconds. So when you add those 2 up, you're getting your 2 minutes. Your 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and that's all you need, really, if you think about it. So it has to be short. The 4th trait of an awesome employee bio is you want to stay true to brand. Overall, remain true to your brand identity and don't be afraid to have fun with it. You want viewers to remember that video after they close that window. So try to show what makes you individual and unique. The brand is basically the brand is your personality, is your company's personality. And remember that video, if you post it on social media, for instance, can also be forwarded to other people, can be shared. So if you stay true to your brand and you have one employee who is just ecstatic, who's really enthusiastic and very outgoing and very personable in the video, and people start sharing that video on their internet, think about the repercussions, the positive repercussions, the positive implications for your brand. So stay true to the brand. Also, you want to making your business more human. Let's talk about that, because we are in a world right now where everything is done digitally, or most of things are done digitally, from buying your latest sweater to dining. I mean, everything is digital. So the internet has asserted its prominence across the globe in various aspects of our daily lives. So in a world where you can write just about anything on the internet, it's hard to develop a human connection. Seeking a face, reading body language can help with that. So building trust through video is the fastest way to make connections with little to no effort on your end. And really, it's little to no efforts. You don't have to spend money, have some kind of a huge budget for that. Nowadays, depending upon your business, on your budget, you can even use a smartphone, a Samsung or iPhone, to start to do the shooting. And then you can have someone do the final retouching when it comes to editing the video. So you can shoot it, you edit it into something worthwhile, and your audience will connect with it. Once they connect with it, half the work of establishing trust and connection and camaraderie with your audience is done when you actually meet them face to face. Remember, the bottom line here is that you want people to think of you, to think of your brand, to think of your organization as human as possible, even before you meet. So there are two steps here. Before they meet you, before they open the door to your store, before they start contacting you for orders, before they start checking you on other platforms, you want to show them that there are real people around the business. There are real people around this organization. There are people who are going to work 9 to 5 and making sure this company works. So you are making your business more human, and you are building trust, camaraderie, and connection. And the bottom line here is that if you're able to have brand identity, have brand consistency, have brand synergy across all platforms, both on the internet and offline, that's fantastic. I'm talking here like the connection that you're able to establish through an employee bio video. Please make sure that there is no disconnect. There is no gap between that connection you have and all the other interactions you have with your prospects offline and online. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. We are still having a conversation here around employee bio videos, why they're really amazing, and how to make awesome ones. Now, when we're talking about employee bio video, we're talking about interview, we're talking about questions. Now, let's talk about asking employees the right questions. When you schedule this shoot, make a list of predetermined questions and share them with your team. You want your team to have a chance to go through it, to think about it, and to prepare the right answers to the questions. This will help them plan what to say and get the most out of their interview. There are 3 main segments to this kind of video. First, their role. Remember, we're shooting for 2 to 3 minutes. So 3 main questions. So you ask your employee, what's your role at the company? First, you can have the employee explain his or her role. Remember that titles can be confusing, especially to people outside the organization. So to get the most out of this question, you can ask questions like, what's your role? What is your day-to-day? What are the problems you help clients solve? How long have you been there? These questions establish both the mechanical aspects of the job and establish credibility. And once you have this duality of the nitty-gritty of the job itself and credibility, you're able to instantly establish connection, trust, and camaraderie. I'll give you one important question. For instance, what are the problems you help clients solve? This is a great marketing tool right there. Think about it. A great piece of marketing content right there. If the employee is able to articulate the problems and challenges and obstacles that he or she helps clients solve on a daily basis, clients can see clients can actually they can connect with, they can identify with what the employee is saying, and they can basically convert faster because they can identify with the problem. They can say, oh wow, this is what she does, and guess what, I have this problem right now, so I'm going to reach out to this company because they have identified the same problem I have right now, and they have someone there whom I've seen, and that person is fixing the kind of problems I currently have. And this is a great selling tool. This is a great selling piece of content. After their role is the first segment you want to talk about in the video. The second segment is their ideals. You want the employee to talk about his or her ideals. How do you do that? How do you make sure the employee can explain their ideals? You can ask questions such as, what makes you unique for this role? Why do you love your job? What's the most fulfilling part? What is it important that customers experience with you? This kind of questions are pretty cool because they're not convoluted, they're not complex, they're very simple, they're very easy, they're straight, they're direct, and they help answer the more personal side of things that you wouldn't necessarily put under their picture on your website. It helps the audience relate a lot more to the person on their screen. You can also, and the third part of the third segment of the question is their life outside work. Remember, folks, you ask your employee about his or her role, ideals, and then now you talk about life outside work. You can describe the employee's personal life. You ask them to describe his or her personal life. Do you have kids you love? Do you have pets? Did you run the New York Marathon, for example? For example, one thing that you have, and I love this guy, David Solomon. David Solomon is the current Goldman Sachs CEO, and this guy is so great. He is not only a seasoned investment banker, but also a record producer and DJ. How cool is that, folks? Think about it. This is one person who is running a multi-billion-dollar investment bank, one of the top investment banks in the whole world, and he also has time to produce records and DJ. That's just fantastic. So expressing your passions and hobbies can help build connections with people you have never even met. So it's really great. So just kind of recap this part here. So 3 segments to the employee bio video: role, ideals, and life outside work. All right, folks, this is the end of today's conversation. I really appreciate having you around, and I want to quickly recap the conversation here. I spoke about employee bio videos, why they're really amazing, how to make awesome ones. What are employee bio videos and why do you need them? The traits of an awesome employee bio video. So shot interview style, incorporates B-roll, it's short, and you want to use it to stay true to the brand. Making your business more human, and also asking employees the right questions. So their role, their ideals, and their life outside work. Thank you so much for listening to this conversation. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.